Good afternoon and welcome to the apps webinar for today. It's really good to have your company along for this Thursday as we tour through the dashboard, the CMS, as promised, and we create an app live. So there you go. No prior preparation has been put into this session, as in logging in and doing some groundwork before we actually log in. The reason why we wanted to do this webinar for you from scratch and completely from scratch is because we wanted to show you just how easy it is to create a working app demonstration for your clients. So we log in, we start fitting out the app, we spend 10 or 15 minutes tricking it out and putting some great features in there for your businesses, for your potential clients, and then we show them the working demo. We give the clients the login. So just to recap, the aim of this webinar today is to create for you an app from scratch in the back end of the CMS system. What you're going to see today is just how easy it is to use the back end to create a working app that looks fantastic for your potential clients. It's a scary proposition when you tell somebody that, look, if you want to become an app consultant, that means that you have to design apps yourself and talk with the client, show them the features and demonstrate things to them. So we want to reduce that fear barrier for you today and really show off all of our hard work here at the head office. We are really excited about the platform. We're really excited about the opportunities and about how much it's going to help businesses around the country. So that's what we're going to see today. A couple of housekeeping rules for the webinar. So the length of the webinar should be around 30 to 45 minutes maximum. So we'll see how we go, but I do want to keep it brief. I know you all have busy work days. We're broadcasting the webinar from the Gold Coast at Sanctuary Cove in Queensland, around the country today. So thank you from wherever you're joining us. Thanks for coming along. After the webinar completes, I will post a link for the webinar online so you can refer back to it at any time. If you'd like to leave a comment, then please do so on the YouTube channel. You can click through to the live YouTube simulcast and leave your comments below, and we will be able to receive them at head office and reply to your comments live. You can also just send us a follow-up email after the webinar finishes with any questions and anything that wasn't clear. So we're going to see how we go today. It's my first app demo, creating an app demo live in front of an audience. Our regular team member Leah is on annual leave, so Leah is usually the app consultant. So they've put me in the chair to try help all of you today with the platform, and that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. So be kind while we tour through the back end of Propel Apps. I'm just going to share my screen with you now. Okay, so you should see in front of you the login.propelapps screen, the address login.propelapps.com.au/apps. And this is your home base for your app creation, your app demos. This is where you come to fit out an app for a potential client, to fit out a demonstration. So behind this screen is a million and one very cool, very exciting features that we're very happy to show you today. While we get started, I want to show you a bit of information about the person that we're doing work for today. We had to obviously select a suitable example to create an app for. So this person, OPO, is a DJ from New Zealand and is now settled in Australia. He performed alongside MC Hammer and a whole bunch of other people and has reached #1 positions on various charts. He was recently at the Glastonbury the UK and tours all around the world. And he's got quite a big profile and is a very good candidate for an app, we believe, for any of his fans, his audience, and his album buyers to come on and see the next few events, upload photos, get notifications, all of that good stuff. So that's what we're doing today, is developing an app from scratch for OPO. You can get more information at opo.com. So why would we create a demonstration app? Why am I doing this today? Why is it so important to create a demo for an app? If you're talking to a client, businesses have two important things in mind. The first thing is time, and the second thing is money. Sure, you can go to a client and say, oh, here's some apps that we've done before, and here's some examples that you can download from the App Store. But what is so much more powerful than just creating, just sending them a few links, is sitting down face-to-face with the potential client and showing them a working demonstration of their own app. It is a hugely powerful sales tool, and this is something that we strongly encourage. As part of you providing a service to the client, you should be showing them something tangible and really solve a pain point that client, solve their problems, offer them something that is going to generate them existing customers, retain existing customers, and bring them new customers, something that's going to solve a problem for them. So the demonstration app is hugely powerful. I can't stress that enough. As a sales tool, it is unbeatable, and I hope that by the end of this webinar you will agree that we are on the right track with this platform. So let's have a look at creating an app. I've just created these logins from the head office, and this is the first time logging in as this username. So for the purposes of this webinar, you can pretend that I'm you, coming in here for the first time and thinking, great, I've got a potential client, they love the idea of an app, what am I going to do next? So this is exactly what you will do. You will come into this screen and start creating a demo. First thing you see is a welcome screen, asks you to click the start button, and then we're going to fill out your app info. So in the app info screen, I'm going to choose musician and band. It's already populated the name of the app for me, OPO Music. And then it's asking me to enter the site URL. So I'm going to go and find the stuff for the DJ now. Okay, so it's the first result, and this leads us to an existing website. So excellent. I can take that link and I'll tell the backend that that's the website there. I can also tick have a website, but you're about to see why this is so beneficial and so helpful for you from a time perspective to have an existing website to go from. So what you're seeing happening right now is the content management system, the CMS, I'll call it a few words, the platform. What it's doing, OPO, right? It's pulling in all of the information that it can get from the site, things like colors, content, and photos, so that it's making our job easier. And now it's done that, going to the final or the second to last setup stage, which is what kind of app design would we like. So as we scroll through here, we can get a sense of the type of designs, the type of icons that might fit this artist, this DJ, this musician. So there's a whole lot of designs in here. The one I'm going to go for is something that is consistent with the artist's website, and I think for my money this is the one here. It's got the graphite icons with that grey shaded tint, and if we click on the website, there's grey colours in here. So it's not a big decision, and you can always come back and change this later, but we're going to go for this now. So I'll click the next button. The next item which you hear of your app features, the next item you hear, the item you hear a lot about, should I say, is app features. These are the features we can give you. These are the 40 features that we have available, and there are over 40 features as part of this platform. And sure, you can give a client all 40 of them, but that's probably the best way to serve the client. We want to design an app that's functional, useful, easy to navigate, and it's just only got the features that the audience wants. But you're not left alone with this. During the setup, you see this screen, pick your app features, and you can see these check boxes next to the items that are recommended for us, right? These are the items that the system says, hey, Mike, you've chosen a DJ, a musician in the categories, so therefore we'd recommend this core set of features. Now I can say, well, no, I don't want YouTube, and I don't want shows, and I don't want a merchandise store. So I can, of course, pick and choose these, and I can come back to this screen later, but this is a great, easy starting point. So just to recap, has rendered us the best features for the type of client that we are building the demo for. So let's have a look through gallery, website, that sounds fine. Facebook and Twitter, of course, for a musician. YouTube is important. There's a home screen, there's a show calendar, there's a music page, and if I roll over the mouse here, I can see exactly what these icons do if it needs a bit of explaining. So for shows, this lists all upcoming shows of concert. Location, display the band logo, image and information here. There's a fan wall, which allows the fans to write on the wall through their Facebook and Twitter pages. So some pretty powerful stuff. Let's go with the default now. I might get rid of merchandise, as I know that there is no big shop of any kind on this website. So we're going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 features. So you can see it's having a good think, processing all of this information. One of the reasons why it does take its time processing information is it's going to try and populate these tabs for me to take some of the legwork out for me. If you're doing 20 app demos a day, you don't want to spend all day tinkering with features and customizing them. So what Propel Apps is designed to do is make your life easier by filling out some of these tabs where it can find information, and we're going to see how that works for the client. What I'll do now, just so we can get a sense of where we're going, is I'll go straight to the preview page, and we'll see how the app looks now as a kind of a skeleton, and then we can come back in and start tricking it up for the potential client. So we'll do that now. You can see on the preview tab, it's showing me what the app will look like and what the mobile website will look like. Okay, so the difference between the two, they're basically very similar. The mobile app preview is closer to the app that the customers will be able to download from the App Store, and you can see that if you own an iPhone, it also behaves a lot like an iPhone as well. So that's handy for us. The mobile website preview, something that we haven't explained yet, is that your customers may want a mobile website as well as an app, and under our model, you are free to offer that service to your potential client. You can do that for free, or you can charge an additional price for that. But you're basically, in this system, getting 2 for 1. You're getting a mobile website and a mobile app if you choose to have those features. So coming down to the mobile app preview, which is what we're most interested in today, what has the system done for us? So what legwork have we got to do basically is what I'm looking for here. So on the home screen, there's a header image, and the header image matches the header image from the website. So that's pretty helpful. I think I'm going to keep that feature. It's all in there for me. It's also chosen the background. You can see here the background is the world tour with some upcoming dates. That's looking all right too, but what I might like to do later on is resize that image just to get it more in proportion. First thing we're going to have a look at though is gallery. We're going to come over to the gallery and have a look at the photos that the app has put in for us. So you can see a couple of photos there. I can flick around and catch all of the photos that have been uploaded by the artist. This is another way of the legwork, the hard work being done for us. Okay, so we don't have to tinker around and manually upload photos. We already have what you're starting to see is a really good demonstration app that you can take straight to the client. I'm using this time to basically look for things that we should do to improve the demonstration before we take it off to the client. The website. So the website tab has a kind of a friendly look to it. It's basically loading in the external proper website for us, and that looks fine to me. I'm going to do a quick check of Facebook. Okay, so it's going to the correct Facebook page. There's 101,000 likes on this artist page, some upcoming events. That's a pretty useful feature to have front and center. Next one I'll go to is shows, and there's obviously no upcoming shows in here, so that's a good one that we can go and work on in just a second. Music. Okay, again, let's go in there and add some things to really impress the socks off the client. Location. Okay, so the artist last checked in somewhere in Europe, I believe, in Glastonbury. So we'll do a quick check that that's working and doing everything we want it to. How did Twitter go? Okay, so we might go in and have a look at Twitter, see if we can link up your correct Twitter account. We'll do the same with YouTube as well. We don't actually have to do it with YouTube. All there and ready to rock for our potential clients. So what you're seeing, I'm not talking through the features maybe as much as I should, so I'll just explain that this video tab links directly to the YouTube channel, right? A home for all of this artist's YouTube videos, and it formats it in a way that's going to be really nice to use on an app. You can see there's 960 plays, 21 likes, and 2 comments. So you can click on any one of these videos and play them directly in the app, which is a really nice feature. We can demo that live right now. You can see below, as I'm watching the video, within the app, I can come in and add some additional comments as well on the video. This is a great way to increase engagement on your YouTube channel, on any social media, as a matter of fact, because you're giving your audience another way for them to interact with you. You know, they on a mobile, excuse me, on a mobile phone, they might not have your YouTube channel on their home screen to directly navigate to. So you're providing all of this great stuff for them within the app. So Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter are exactly those types of great features that we want to promote when we demonstrate the demonstration to the app. Demonstrate the demonstration. So let's go back, having looked through what it's all done for us. So as I said before, it's taken a lot of the legwork out of this for us. Now I could go to the client with just this skeleton and say, you know, look, this is a really rough draft, but as you can see, this is your app. Here is the header, here is photo gallery, and I can tell you from experience that even the gallery, even coming in here and showing them photos, absolutely wows a client. they just think that's the best thing, having all their photos loaded into the app. And it displays really nicely. There's a slideshow button here. You can upload more photos. Just that one feature alone can be enough to get a client across the line. It's great stuff. So having done all that, let's now take a step back and come back to the very first tab. I should finish off by saying, while this app is a perfectly working demo of what some of the potential is behind the app, I would prefer to spend another 10 minutes really tricking out the features and populating them with some great content, especially things like the Shows tab. If you can come in here and add some more information in there, then you'll be sure to impress a client, and it really gets to a point where they're not able to say no, because you're giving them something tangible, you're leaving it with them so they can show their friends, and you're letting them run the show, but you're also holding their hand right the way through it. And I would say, DJ Opio, this is the stuff that we've got. We're happy to customize it for you, but we think these features would really benefit your audience, and it's going to increase engagement and bring in a whole new audience on mobile. So that's the kind of thing we're going for. You can see that before I go into the tabs, I can drag and drop the order. So I might like the Facebook to go up at the front. The very first thing that the client sees when they open the app is Facebook. I won't do that now because I actually think that this order is quite good. What I might do is just reorder the events, the shows, the calendar, and put that right up the top. And I might also drag the music up, and we can put the home button last now. Okay. Pretty happy with that order. They're the tabs. You can see it automatically saves the order. I don't have to do anything else. What I'm is edit some of the details in here, just to say, well, I prefer this to be called concerts. Oops. And that's just as simple as clicking edit. Save changes, and we're done. Okay, so you can see that's been renamed to concerts, and that will reflect on preview as well. So at any point in time, I can simply open the preview button and have a look at how my changes reflect on the live preview. So open preview in a new tab, and we'll come back to that when it's finished having a think. Let's move along to content, customizing the app content. Before I do, and Leah would admonish me for not doing this, I can also add a new tab. We mentioned it before, but I haven't shown you exactly what features you can choose for a client. It is too many to list. In this area is where you would come in here and choose what features suit the client best. We'll see if we can make this a bit bigger. So here, coming inside, you can see GPS coupons, imagery, a loyalty tab, like a stamp card at a cafe, buy 10, get one free. That's a really beautiful feature. Merchandise for your e-commerce carts. Look, if your client doesn't have a e-commerce store on the web, you can deliver one on the mobile phone, fully functioning store with a shopping cart and payment on credit card and PayPal. That is all a capability inside here. There's a mortgage calculator, invaluable for real estate agent clients, property development, a news tab where you can pull in news from around the internet, all automatically curated, and you can have that inside the app, updating every single hour, and that can be a little media center for your clients. Notepads that allows your users to keep notes. There's a podcast tab if you have a show, an audio show that you need to get out to your audience, and this is great for that. There's a QR scanner, so you can scan QR codes within the app. You can see I could go on forever here. Reservations, real estate, social tab, sports, statistics, tell a friend, a tip calculator, a form, a WUFU form, which just means a customized sign-up form. Say if you're booking an appointment, booking a house cleaning job, you can use those. You can use this service to create all sorts of wonderful forms. Well, I missed so many there, but it's probably for another day or a discussion for when you log in and start having fun with this platform. Let's go have some fun right now with the second area, which is content. We're going to click onto the content area and start making a couple of changes to really impress this potential client. Okay, just to reiterate, just to remind you all, if you do have questions, then jump onto the YouTube video and you can leave a comment beneath the video. I'll try and answer some of those questions. You want to know a little bit more about the features. Maybe you want me to go back and revisit how something was done. I can do all that for you. Just leave a comment on the YouTube video and we'll get to it during the webinar. The first thing that's come up in the content tab is all of our tabs, basically. You can see here all of the tabs that we selected earlier on: concerts, music, website, Facebook, location, Twitter, and then the image gallery has loaded in here, and it's saying, hey Mike, would you like to upload some more photos and edit your existing galleries and change the names, or would you like to connect a Flickr account or an Instagram account to the app, and that will be your gallery. So what this means is basically if my client has an Instagram account, any photos that they take will automatically appear in the app in again that nice gallery slideshow feature. So we'll leave that for where we were, and we'll come along to the concerts tab, events tab. Okay. A little bit of a pause because we are running the webinar at the same time as we're running the demo, so you do get that slight pause between pages. How are we going? Without my talking, we'd probably be in and out of this demonstration within about 15 minutes. I hope you agree. We already have, as we said before, a really handy working demonstration version of an app for this client. We could take it to them as it is without me touching anything more, or indeed I could give it to one of you guys. You phone up Opio and you say, I don't know if you know this, but we've created an app for you. Here's the instructions to view it. You know, how about I drop in next week and take you through it and show you just how powerful an app could be. So, right, where are we? In the Add Event tab, because we didn't want to leave this blank for the artist to show them that, you know, it's worth populating this with your upcoming events. This is how good it looks. For me, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist like this, there's nothing worse than just having an empty demonstration, or a demonstration that's 15% working or percent working. It's really nice to complete as much as you possibly can. Obviously working quickly and just coming through and putting in the information that is going to find it all there, all correct. What am I looking for? Is upcoming events. There's a world tour, upcoming shows. Beautiful. The 5th of July 2014 is the world tour, stopping off in the Netherlands. So I'm going to paste that into this screen here. I've got a little notepad to the side. I'm just going to paste it over there. That's our preview. So, name of the event is obviously going to be the World Tour. It's an active event. Here's my description. You can opt to leave this blank, or you can fill out some information. I'm going to fill out a little bit of information. Supporting act. DJs these days. Okay, and that's a very simple description, but obviously we could come in here and just go crazy with images and more links, but that's going to be a functional description of the event. This is taking place at Simplon Groningen. What we might do is just choose another one that I know the address. Republic. We'll choose a UK one. Right, so it's Winchester. Oops. Winchester. Now we don't know the specifics of the address, which happens when you do these things live. So I'm just going to take 10 seconds to find the address for the festival. Tourist info, location. I guess you can all see it and I can't. Madderley Bowl Estate, that will do. There's a reason why I'm getting the specific address for the festival. I'll show you why in a second. Where are you? Madderley Estate. Okay, the good old UK. Here it is, Henge House and Ovington and Aylesford, Hampshire. Ooh, too much. And there's a postcode in the UK. As I said, bear with me. We're doing this for the first time together. GPS lookup, right. Well, I know a little trick to get the GPS information, so I'm going to do that here. Where are you? Just here. At least I think that's the GPS information. Save changes. And the event date's incorrect, 6th of August to the 7th of August. And save. Oh, right, so here it says please upload a mobile header image. Well, I'm going to pinch an image from the website. As I said before, this is me being a bit of a perfectionist, looking for the exact image just so we can get it looking 100% for you guys and for the client. But what we had before also looked pretty good as well. And I think if you took that to any artist, they would be very impressed with what you've done for them. So the image is 640. That's 80. It wants 264. Okay, so we did say there might be, I think I mentioned before, there might be a little bit of image resizing just to, and a little bit of playing around just to get it looking good. If that looks at all confusing, then don't be worried by that, the image resizing. It is a case of just being familiar with the process, and you can really resize an image of any size in about 40 seconds. And what we're here to do is hold your hand and guide you through that process, especially for your first couple of apps. Okay, so you're creating a lot of demonstrations. You want things to look good, and you and I both know that the first time you do create an app, you're always a little bit more particular about how it looks. So that's what we're here for, the support team, to guide you through little tricks and tips like that that are really going to speed up your process, because there is nothing more important in business than making the sale at the end of the day. And as much as I'd love to spend all day playing around and getting the perfect looking app, you have a business transaction to get out of this client. So it is really upon you to do this kind of work speedily, and that's the kind of thing that we are experts at helping you with. So we'll just finish off by making another event. I might make this a dummy one, Southport Festival. And we'll leave the description blank this time, 45 Smith Street, Hope Island. QOD, Australia, 42. And I'm hoping to just leave that latitude blank. The only reason I created that second one is it probably looks a little bit empty with just the one event. So we do want to show that we've got a couple of events lined up for him in this system. So at this point you might be saying, look, this is great, Mike, and I can do this demo. I'm fairly confident doing a demo, but what happens when I get really busy and I've got a lot of clients to service? Well, we can help you with that as well. When you do get busy, you may want to bring in external help to construct your demos, and really the results are going to speak for themselves. A lot of business does come from referrals. You're going to be recommended, so you may not have to do this for every single client. You are going to get more well known as you deliver more great results for businesses, and businesses really start seeing the benefits of you as a consultant. So this is the rub of it. The first few times you are going to have to sell the benefits of this app to the client. What we say here is that features tell, but benefits sell. And even today, it's no point me spending 45 minutes talking through all of the features of the app. What you want to see is how this would benefit your potential clients and how it would benefit you. So that's what I've tried to do. Hopefully, we've demonstrated some of the easy ways of pulling together a demonstration for a client. I wanted to give you this example because I think this is an absolutely amazing feature. You can RSVP to any of OPO's events by ticking I'm going, and then it will ask you to log into Facebook, Twitter to confirm your reservation. So you're getting a lot of social social media power out of this app, because every transaction on the app, whether a comment or a photo or an RSVP to an event, gets shared out onto everyone's social media networks. And in this day and age, there isn't a business who wouldn't appreciate the power behind that. So we've taken the time, we've taken a lot of time to just make sure that this has got great social integration. So there's comments here, attending. You can see who amongst your friends is going, and of course you can submit a photo. You can take a photo with the camera, your phone camera, and add it to the event page. The second event, August 13, Hope Island, is much the same. No GPS data here. So you can see that with the first event, I can click on the map, and then my phone will take over and say, oh, hey Mike, you want to navigate to this event? We'll give you the GPS coordinates, and we'll take you there with Google Maps or whatever the phone's using. Is there anything I've missed? What I haven't probably done is demonstrated the music tab. So what I might do at this point is break away from this screen, and let's go across to our preview tool. A couple of days ago, I published a video talking you through the Preview Your App tool and how you would use that with your clients. We strongly recommend, we strongly suggest going and watching that video because it shows you what a powerful sales tool, not only the demonstration is, but what a powerful sales tool the Preview Your App feature is. So what am I talking about here? Well, in here I can simply put in the app code and click go, and see if I've got that right. OPUO. See if that loads up for us. All right, we have a working preview of the app that we've created, and this can be accessed by anyone who has the code. So you guys can obviously see the benefits here. You can give this code to the client can give it to his friends, to other stakeholders in the business, and then they can tour the app, and he can do some of the selling on your behalf. And we've seen that happen before. The clients get really excited when you leave them something tangible. So to bring this home a little bit more, I'm going to stop screen sharing and should get me back on camera again. Okay, this is the next part I wanted to show you, was the Preview Your App tool. So not only can I jump on the website, the previewyourapp.com website, and I can punch in the app code, but I can also go out to a client with my handset in my hand, load up the Preview Your App. I don't know if you can see that icon on the home screen there. I'll just tick that one, and we can input the demo code there and then for a client. So I've spent 10 minutes creating the demo app. I'm now about to jump in the car, jump on the bus, head down the road, and show the client the results of the app live on the phone. OPIUO. I'll never get used to that name. And here's the live demo, just loading up now, of the app on the mobile phone. Nice big handset, nice bright screen. That's always going to help a modern smartphone. You're going to slide this across the table with the client, sit next to them, actually even better, and take them through each feature. It's their business, it's their demonstration. There's a lot of power in just being able to show them all of the great stuff that's going to benefit their audience. I've got a question from Ray going back a little while. Ray, thank you for that. Ray asks, can we add a PDF in that area of the event? You can, and you can also add anything you like, images, a YouTube video, a PDF is fine, a Word document, so you can add downloads and whatever you like in that area. You can also create a separate tab with a whole list of PDFs that the client can just have that as an updated list of downloadable PDF files. A good example of this is a music store, a music tuition store that teaches piano, and all of their lessons were in PDF format. So we simply uploaded a whole bunch of PDFs to a tab, and the students can then look through each PDF, download it, and go to town with their piano learning. So I hope that answers the question, Ray. That's the preview your app. You can download it right now and get going with your first app code. And please take this along to your client meetings. There is no more powerful sales tool than giving the business something tangible and something customized. It's not something that a lot of consultants, a lot of businesses in this area, the digital space, can do. Fortunately, with this technology, we can give the business something there and then, and it is a rock solid incentive for the business to come across the line. So we've been through quite a bit today, taking you on a brief tour of creating an app from scratch, from the get-go, filling out some of those features, previewing the app both within the back end and also on the website, the Preview Your App website, and also on this right here. So that's probably you guys have been on for a while now, and what we're happy to do is take more questions on email. You can contact any other reseller, any of the support team will be more than happy to answer your questions going forward about Propel apps and the power of mobile, digital and social for businesses right around the country. So thank you once again. It's been great to have your company, and have a really excellent rest week, and look forward to speaking with you soon. Okay.